Hey, it's Chris. I'm a walking movement leader for Walk to Connect. Thanks for joining me. I'm going to teach you how to actually measure out your walk in Google Maps. I prefer Google Maps over probably any other app for distance and mapping and so on, because really Google was the first company out there to really kind of create really good maps. So Google is my go-to. After you have kind of figured out where you want to walk, so I'm sure you've worked with Jonathan and Nicole about how to create a good walk, being very aware of your intersections, your crossings, your different weather conditions, how the walk might be in the summer versus the winter, and so on. You'll finally want to come into Google Maps and actually map it out so you get a really good idea of the distance. So I've opened up Google Maps, and let's pretend like we're going to do a walk in Central Park or in City Park in Denver. So if I actually hover my mouse anywhere in Google Maps, I can right click my mouse and I get this measure distance. I'm going to go ahead and click that, and then it will create this little point, and then I can just start clicking places on Google Maps with the left button of my clicker and start mapping out my walk. So you see I can be very detailed, hit every corner, scroll on down, so on, and then I'm just going to finish up my distance here and just put a few more points in. And then when I get to the end, I can then, when I get to the end, which was the beginning of my walk, Google will put up this little area that says exactly how long the walk was, 2.7, and you can see that along the route as well. And you can see the total area and so on. Now, what's nice is you can move your points. I'm clicking my left mouse button on the item and clicking a point. I can also add one in. So if I hover over my line and click my left button again, I can just add in particular distances, right? So maybe I want to come up over here, whatever, and change my route. And as I add more distance, you can see that the distance measurer also changes, right? So now I'm at 2.9 miles. Anyhow, that is how you can measure your distance on your route. If you have any questions, Nicole or Jonathan or I would be glad to help you. Thanks so much for what you do for Walk to Connect.